Now for the best in Cleveland. Cleveland Now.
Stuart Garson is here of Seaman Garson, Attorneys at Law. Stuart, you know, everybody has a story about something that's happened to them, nursing home, medical, things like that. What should we do? What's the first thing that we should do when we think something might have happened?
Well, the first thing you should do is call an attorney. Now, I know that's self-serving, but who are you going to call?
Okay, sure.
Right.
Okay. Now, but there are statutes of limitations, though. So what about, like, medical malpractice? How long do we have?
You have 1 year from the date of the incident or 1 year from the date that the relationship with the offending physician ends, whichever is later. Think 1 year from the date of the incident.
Okay, what about in nursing home negligence?
Same thing. It's 1 year. They're considered, in the legal system, they're considered medical negligent claims.
If that time has passed, can you get an extension or anything like that?
Well, if you're coming up on the time limitation, you can extend by an additional 6 months, but you have to send certified letters to all the offending medical personnel, and you need to identify those people, because if you miss somebody and you don't send them the extension letter, they're out.
Now, if someone think they might have a case that they've been medically neglected, you know, what would be the first thing that we should do?
Call the attorney as soon as possible, because you are in a minefield. And what you need to do is ascertain what your facts are and determine whether or not you do have a colorable issue of medical negligence.
Because you probably really don't know that. I mean, you might think so, but how do you even prove that?
That's the job of experts and analysis, and that needs to be done by professionals.
Okay, so the first thing would be just don't wait.
Well, don't wait from the standpoint that the clock is ticking. And if you show up in the 11th hour, it's going to be very difficult to put a case together in the last minute.
Doesn't cost anything.
Doesn't cost anything for a consultation. Come on in. Contingent fees are available, which basically means if there is no recovery, there are no fees.
Okay, but just don't wait.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being on Cleveland Now.
Well, thank you for having us.
Cleveland Now, bringing you the best in Cleveland.